What's going on, everybody? We are at House of Euro right now. I am Josh, one of the team members for House of Euro, and it's been a long time coming for this video. I'm really excited about this YouTube series. We just actually started our YouTube series here at House of Euro. We do a lot of really cool performance stuff, a lot of cool repairs and builds and services for all kinds of European cars here in Tempe, Arizona. And this car behind me, some of you may know me from Instagram. This is my first time being viewed on YouTube, but this is my 1993 Mercedes-Benz 190e Sportline LE. It is a 1 of 700 in the world car. I ended up converting this into a Evolution 1 a few years back, and House of Euro and I have done a lot of really cool stuff to this car, and unfortunately, we never really documented any of it. We just one day woke up and we're like, dude, we didn't document anything that we did on this car, but a lot of work and love and passion has been in this car. I'm super excited because there's only about two things that people ask me when I'm at car events and I'm out and about this car. The number one question people always ask me, is it a real Evo? And no, it is not a real homologated 1 of 502 Evolution 1. It is a rare 190E, but not in homologation. And the second question people always ask me, is it a manual? And unfortunately, it came with the factory 4-speed automatic. I know it's horrible. They should have never produced this car with a 4-speed automatic, but that's all gonna change. Richard, one of the owners of House of Euro, and Austin, you may know him from Mullet Sport Racing. He has an amazing competition Audi S4 rear-wheel drive drift car that he competes all across the country in. He's doing some amazing things. He's gonna be helping me put a awesome GS6-53DZ 6-speed manual transmission that we imported from Europe here. So today, what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start ripping some stuff off this, remove the gearbox that's on there, and we're gonna get to work on some really cool stuff on this. And then as this build progresses, there's a lot of really cool stuff that we have planned for this. So definitely stay tuned and drop us a subscription and stay tuned for what we do on this build. So I hope you guys are excited. All right, so we have Rich here, as you can see, under the Evo right now. I don't know what Rich is about to do other than find out what tools he's going to be using to start tearing some stuff apart. Oh, Rich, what are we messing with right now? Like, what do we have to take off to kind of access this gearbox?
Drain the transmission, because that's the first thing everybody forgets to do, and then they get a mess everywhere.
All right,
so
that makes sense.
I want a mess. So we're gonna drain the fluid.
Okay.
Then we're gonna take the exhaust off, probably just from here.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
All right. So let's see if we can get that. Okay.
And then drive shaft will come out, and then we'll just start unbolting the transmission. Obviously, we'll have to undo the torque converter.
So how hard do you think something like this is? Like, is this something that anybody can kind of do, or?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, yeah. I don't think any of it's hard.
Besides me, of course.
It's a little annoying because like the upper bolts are going to be hard to get. Maybe not. I don't know if you can get them from the top side on this car. But yeah, not necessarily hard, just more along the lines of kind of annoying. Got it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys paid attention to what we're doing. So again, this 4-speed automatic in this car is going to be ripped out, and then we're going to be replacing it with a ZF GS6-53DZ. So some of you BMW guys that know a lot about these transmissions, the BZ is the popular one here in the States, and then the DZ is the European close gear ratio out of a diesel BMW. So I don't know if it's been done. The DZ's been done. I tried to find some information online.
First we're hearing about this.
Yeah, and I know. So I don't know if the DZ's been done here in the States. But the BZs have been done here on 190Es, and a lot of other conversions is very popular. But maybe I'm doing something for the first time here. Probably not. I don't know. But long story short, I heard this gearbox is an amazing bulletproof gearbox. And plus, we plan to track this car this year. So I'm excited about more of a close gear ratio gearbox compared to what a lot of people say the BZ is a little bit longer gears. So being that the car is kind of down on power, we're looking at 230 to 260 horsepower when we're said and done with everything. So being able to have a gearbox that's, a closer gear ratio, I guess, would be a lot more fun. So that's what we're doing right now. Dang, we're already draining.
Yeah.
Already draining.
It's actually really clean.
Is it?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I don't believe I've ever changed it.
It definitely has been done.
Oh, it has been done?
How clean it is, it's definitely been
Okay, so Austin or Rich probably did it sometime last year and we forgot. I don't remember. I know it was serviced last year here because we took it on track. I know in the 4-speed automatic, we took it on track, and although it had an automatic, it was still pretty fun. Like it was still a fun car. So yeah, so we're draining the transmission right now, and he's wiping some stuff down. And so Richard, basically, we're draining the transmission right now. He was just inspecting the bottom end. He thought that the oil pan was cracked. It doesn't. Is it cracked? No. Okay, so it's not cracked. Obviously, it's not the biggest deal. We could just replace the oil pan. But you know, as we're under here, now's a really good time to start obviously inspecting what's going on with the car, because a lot of things are going to be going into this thing. So now's a good time to assess it and kind of go from there. So. All right, so right now I'm just gonna take you under the car here, kind of share with you guys what this condition of the bottom side of the 190 is looking like. So, you know, not too grimy, you know, just a little bit of oil never hurt nobody, right? It's an old classic German car, you know, they're used to that. So obviously all of this stuff will be pressure washing out and degreasing, and depending on the extent of everything, I may even dry ice some stuff here. So we'll see how far I go with this. Again, everything's going to be pretty refreshed though for car shows and the track and whatnot. As you can see back there, possibly. Let me show you. Take you guys back here. I don't know if we're going crazy on it. I think it's more of a restoration. Austin, he's rebuilding this. This bad boy is actually going to be back on track doing a bunch of charity events. So this is an actual NASCAR M&M car. So yeah, we get some pretty cool stuff. So you need your... What do I need? All right. All right. So like I said, we're doing assessments as we're down here.
Or a propeller shaft.
All right. So I need a new one of these. Okay, cool. I need a new one of those. Great. All right. Well, let's add it to the list. I got my gloves on, so I'm gonna try to help Rich out here and not get in his way too much. It's kind of a tight kind of spot up here, sort of. So Rich, is there anything I can help you out with? And he's like,
I don't know yet.
Not yet. All right, he's thinking about it. I'm prepared though.
Just break these loose, man. Who put this exhaust on?
We're not going to talk about who put the exhaust on because I'm cool like that. I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna leave it at who put this exhaust on. Like, you know, when you do things yourself, I didn't do this, by the way. I didn't put the exhaust on, but it's like when you put something on yourself and you go to your mechanic and they're like, who put this? Who's the idiot that did this? And you're like, I don't know. This isn't one of those examples, but it's still funny.
I already screwed up.
You already screwed up?
Kind of screwed up.
Why? Oh, is it?
No, I'll be all right. Just leave the screws in there, but
all right.
they're finger tight. I gotta take the entry sensor out. I just turned and I saw it.
So just leave the bolt in?
Yeah.
By the way, as you guys can see, this isn't like professional, crazy production. You know, Adam LZ's not in here. You know what I mean? We're just getting shit done, man. We're just using a camera and taking stuff apart, you know. So hopefully as we progress, we'll learn a couple techniques and things will look a little better for you guys later on, all right? So yeah, today is not going to be necessarily the fun stuff. It's just more of like...
Is there any day going to be a fun stuff?
Yeah, the fun stuff is when we can actually like put the transmission in. It does not sound like that. It sounds fun.
It sounds like I'm going to put the transmission multiple times.
And then we put the shifter on top of it and we get to play with it in the driver's seat and wiggle it around like a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just wiggle the shifter. That's fun. You're hungry?
Yeah.
What do you think about doing for dinner?
I've got crusted cod that fits in my diet that I'm going to eat when I get
What is it?
It's crusted cod.
Crusted cod.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Probably gonna do like rice, bacon, and eggs when I get home.
White rice.
Huh? What do you mean white rice? I'm part Asian. I like my white sticky rice.
Rice with eggs.
Yeah, dude, that's how my grandma used to do it back in the day. We were poor, bro.
Yeah.
White rice and some eggs. It's just like a delicacy when I was growing up. You know, you've never had a couple good fried eggs on some sticky white rice with bacon? Ooh!
No.
It's good. It's really good. You should try it sometime. Whip it down or push it more towards the... Damn!
Duck on. Close your eyes.
My finger!
Move your finger. Hard line there.
Should wear goggles doing this. You got it? Alright, so Rich figured out the magic puzzle piece for getting... There it is. Yay!
Unlocks it. This connector's been unlocked the entire time. Interesting.
It was unlocked the entire time.
Yeah, weird.
Dude, so that's why the tree... I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the opposite of what a normal connector would be. Usually pull the tab down. Well,
Alright,
learn new things every day.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, things that I'll never have to use again.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take this off because this is how you're gonna access those bolts on the back side. So you can put a wrench in there and then we'll just push it out. So I'll just grab the one-legger across the street. And then we'll disconnect like the shifter stuff right here. Probably take the bolt out right here for the transmission fill. There's some connectors on top that I clearly cannot get to. Yeah, won't be too bad. And then when torque converter's undone, and then all we'll really have to do is take this tube off right here, bend it out of the way, and then take the bolts out of the transmission and then it'll come out.
Nice.
But we'll have to like game plan for that.
Yeah. For a lot of you asking how the swap is going to happen, so to speak, on like, obviously, you know, as a GS6-53DZ is going in the Evo, but when it comes to like the adapter plates and whatnot, we ended up finding a company called PMC Motorsport. I believe it's PMC Motorsport. I think that's what it was. They obviously offer a M104 adapter kit that mates to this M103 motor here. M103, M104 share the same bell housing. So I ordered the parts from PMC Motorsport, and everything should, flywheel, clutch, all that stuff should fit perfectly fine. Should, keyword should, fit perfectly fine. So we'll find out as we start diving deeper into this swap. So I think I'm doing this right. How the hell are you gonna hold the other end?
So I had you do it because I didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah.
That's for work. I gave you work and now you're complaining that I don't know how to do it.
I mean, yeah, I was trying to help, and then he gave me something to do to help, and then I guess I can't do it. And there's like a bolt behind the drive shaft bolt that I guess I have to hold on to get the one bolt out, and I can't really access it. We need like Stetson's hands. See, Stetson, he's our service manager here at House of Euro. He has really small hands, so we needed him. We probably need him. Do we need him? We might need him to put his small hands behind this and hold on to it.
I need pizza.
Huh. You need pizza?
Yeah.
Actually, a good pie does sound good. It actually does sound. I might, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner when I go home anyway.
You said fucking eggs and rice and
I know, but then that makes me cook. So I might try to cheat and do something easy. We'll see.
They have a Whataburger across the street from their
They do have a what? I just thought.
went there last night.
Did you? You went there last night?
I went to a concert last night.
Oh, nice. So was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they do have a Whataburger right there. I've been meaning to try it.
Probably one of the better Whataburgers I've had.
Is it? Because it's Gilbert, bro.
No, because they usually go to the other one in Gilbert.
Oh. Yeah, they just opened up a Whataburger across the street from me.
My fries are kind of soggy, but the burger itself is
but then you can just throw the fries in the air fryer, though.
Well, I'm not going to do all that.
Oh,
The
that's
burger
what I
was
would do.
good, though.
Okay, I might do that. Are they 24 hours?
Yeah.
They're really 24 hours?
That's why I fucking Whataburger. Oh,
Dude, Whataburger's fun. I had
no fucking mid burger ever, and I'll die on that hill.
You said it's the most mid burger?
In-N-Out is.
Oh, In-N-Out is a mid burger. But you know what I love about In-N-Out? You're usually In-N-Out. You know,
Yeah,
and it's
same
cheap.
With the burger. It's in and out of your system in like 20 minutes.
I don't have that
Nothing
problem.
gives you the shit like In-N-Out.
I don't have that problem. You have like some...
No, it's just In-N-Out.
Is it? Yeah, I don't really have that issue.
I'm fine on Taco Bell.
I don't really have that issue.
I love Taco Bell.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
What do you mean? I've been here.
Look who decided to show
Over
up.
like $40 at Taco Bell, and I'll be happy with my life.
I remember when the Harbor Freight was big. Do
Really?
you really want Taco Bell?
No, I'm on a diet.
No, he's on a diet. So
Talking about all the
he's on a diet, so he's gonna do a Whataburger on the way home.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I didn't eat anything yesterday.
I mean, aren't like classic cars aren't they supposed to be like a little more simplistic, like dinosaur style wise?
Yes. My issue is that nobody's taking care of them.
Well, this one's pretty taken care of.
Sure, Jam.
He's like, yeah, looking at, I mean, come on, dude, it's 34 years old. How do you think it's gonna look?
I don't know. I look alright for 34 years old. Someone get me steroids.
Don't get him freaking started on all the, we're not even, that's another episode. We're gonna have to do an episode on what Richard puts in his body on a daily basis. All right, so I figured to take this moment while Rich is doing some of the, I wouldn't say the boring stuff. Is it boring? You know what I mean. The things that, the not fun things that you guys are probably not very interested in checking out. And I figured I'd take you guys around the Evo up here and kind of share with you guys some of the stuff that we've done to it. Like I said, no professional B-roll here. But a lot has been done to this car, like over $30,000, I believe closer to $40,000 actually has been invested in this 190E Sportline LE. Again, this is a 1 of 700 Mercedes. It's a final edition. It's the last 190E they made. It's actually more rare than a Cosworth 190E, the 2.3 16 valve and the 2.5 16 valve. There's only a few 190Es that are actually more rare than this. Obviously the homologations. This is a final edition 93. Of course, my personal sponsor, Liqui Moly, and a partner of House of Euro, our shop. They support me in all the fluids in here. So every single thing you can think of, Liqui Moly, goes inside of this car and it runs great. RPM Depot out in Germany, they have been a huge support of a lot of just various rare and hard parts for this car. Slave cylinders, master cylinders, clips, parts that I need for this car that you just can't find here in the States. They've been a huge supporter. You know, we got some nice little OZs on here. These actually are not legit OZs. A lot of people think they are, but they're not. They're center hubbed, but those are screw offs. There's 5 bolts behind that. It is actually a DTM work 17 by 8 wheel. I just mocked it up as an OZ to be more, you know, period correct and give it that extra motorsport look. As you can obviously see, it's got a full Evo 1 body kit on it. Has a true Cosworth kit mated to it. As you can see here, EBC brakes. This car is going to be one of the first 190Es here soon, rocking the Apollo kit from EBC brakes. So we're really excited about putting that on there here soon. Of course, House of Euro right there. Some of you may notice this livery or recognize this livery. This livery is actually a tribute to the old Koenig Pilsner livery. It's literally a 1-to-1 livery, but I swapped out all of the sponsor logos for my current sponsors and partners. Obviously, you see the big PPF pros there. on the rear fender up there. PPF Pro sponsored the livery. They're out in Gilbert, Arizona. They're one of the best for paint protective film. They're just amazing guys over there. I highly recommend. And yeah, they believed in this build and they helped wrap it into a childhood dream. Livery, this was one of my favorites. And then yeah, currently it's running 400E brakes upgrade, but again, we're gonna do the Apollo to it. It's got a lot of motor work. I can't show you guys any of the interior because it's way up there, but there's quite a few things in the interior as well. Like I said, a lot of restoration, a lot of money has been invested in this bad boy here. And our plan with it this year is obviously it's a hit at car shows and cars and coffees and events and whatnot, but we really want to start taking it up a notch and tracking this car. Here at House of Euro, we really believe in that motorsport spirit, and pretty much everybody on our House of Euro team races or is involved in motorsport one way or another. We're trying to get Rich to start drag racing. He says no. I know Austin is like really trying to get him to race, like really trying to get him to drag race. He said he doesn't have time for that shit. All right, well.
Lamborghini.
What kind of Lamborghini do you want? What's your dream? What's your dream Lambo? Yeah, what's the one Lambo out of all the Lambos? Like if we just blow it up, like Austin's.
I don't care. Honestly, I really don't. I just want a Huracan with turbos on it.
He wants a Huracan with 2 snails. He wants 2 snails and a Huracan. Okay. Oh.
So, hold on.
Hold on. What?
I just thought about it.
What?
You're like, oh, that's when you know you made it.
Oh, he had to go back. He had to go back and save himself.
The thing with the Lamborghini,
all right,
is it's a very obtainable vehicle.
For sure.
Lots of people have them. They're highly produced. Like, there's no reason why anybody couldn't buy one. Obviously, there's reasons why some people don't have them, and there's some people that do. It's a vehicle that everyone at some point should be able to afford if you try hard enough.
Yeah, all right. I will.
It's not a Bugatti. It's not some Countach or something like that that's ultra rare, but like, you know, it's a Huracan. It's an R8. It's a fancy R8.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like an R8, you don't feel as special as you do like you do when you're a Huracan.
So why don't we just get an R8? We're technically.
I want to feel special.
I mean, in all fairness, we have done some Lambos. We've done some Lambos, we've done some McLarens, we've done a Gumbert Apollo. A lot of people don't know that, but yes, we are the shop. Only 2 guys in the state that could mess with that car. And we did a great job.
Yeah, honestly. Went to another shop after us, and they actually trusted us and commended us on our work.
Yep.
You're asking for it.
I know. Oh, I know.
That's why I don't have a project. That's why I don't have a race car.
It's all right. I'll let you drive the Evo.
I've driven.
But you're gonna drive it though. You're really gonna drive it. We're gonna have EFI in this. We're gonna have freaking. Oh, I can't tell you guys the secrets. There's some stuff that's gonna go down on this car that everybody's gonna be like, what? You did that? So I can't, that's another episode. You got to stay tuned, but we're going to be doing some one-off stuff on this thing. The Germans know what we're doing because they're all about it, that DTM spirit. But here in America, they don't really know what we got planned.
You're going to Hellcat swap it?
Yes, we are going to throw a Hellcat motor in this. My plan is to ruin some cars and coffees with the Evo with some Hellcat motor. That's a joke. That is a joke.
Joke for now.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. No, we're staying very true to the DTM spirit on this car. Yeah, well, you know what? I want to keep it, you know, period correct. And is that light on your forehead? That doesn't blind you at all? No.
There's something about technicians. You either die with a light or you quit the industry.
You die with a light or you quit the industry.
Yeah, I was super against them. But I never quit. Now that I'm fucking blind, I have to use a light. And everyone that I knew back in the dealership days, they're against them. Except for the old guys.
Yeah.
And then now everyone I know uses them. So.
Oh, well. I mean, it looks cool. No, literally, dude, it really compliments you. Like, I like it.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves it too.
All right, well, since Rich is plotting his next moves on the Evo, I don't want to bore you guys at him looking at the undercar and plotting that. So I'm going to share a couple things with you guys. I'm going to show you guys these gearbox here. I have it over here in the corner. But this right here, as you can see, is what is this? Put that up there. All right, so this is the GS6-53DZ that we got imported from the UK. Funny story about this thing here. So we almost didn't receive it. You know, the whole tariff thing that's going on here in America right now. It ended up getting locked up at port from DHL, and they called us here at the shop, and they're like, hey, we want to drop this transmission off. You owe us $660 on top of what we already paid for the transmission. So I actually refused to pay the tariff. Rich was like, man, that's just crazy. I don't know, what were you even saying? You were like, were you saying pay it? I don't even remember. Yeah, he was, yeah, he was just like, oh, you already paid $1,300. What's another $700 to get it here? I'm like, dude, I'm not paying some crazy $700 tariff, $660 tariff DHL to get this transmission here. So I held off.
The transmission's not easy to come by.
Okay. It's not. There's only like 3 of them online available for sale. Like I said, the BZs are pretty popular here in the States. The DZs, not so much. It's pretty hard to come by, especially one in that condition. Like, it looks like it's brand new. Long story short, I refused to pay for it, and DHL was calling me and saying, if you don't pay for this transmission, we're sending it back to UK. And I called my bluff, man. I turned my cards over and I said, you go take that transmission back then, man. I'm not doing it. And they ended up calling. Is really weird. I still to this day don't know how it happened, but they ended up calling and saying, hey, if you just pay $44, we'll deliver this thing. And I was like, what? How did it go from $660 or $40? Long story short, I paid the $40. We were at SEMA, weren't we? Yeah, we were at SEMA. Last year, SEMA, and I was on the phone while Rich and Austin were all the drift pits, watching all the drifters, and I paid the $40. They delivered at the shop. So, hey, I guess there are some workarounds with the tariffs. You just don't pay the tariff, I guess. I don't know if that actually works for everybody, but it worked for us. So that's a cool little story with that, huh? Aren't these supposed to be like a little more simplistic, like dinosaur style wise?
Yes. My issue is that nobody's taking care of it.
Well, this one's pretty taken care of.
Sure, Jam.
I mean, come on, dude. It's 34 years old. How do you think it's gonna look?
I don't know. I look all right for 34 years old.
All right, dry shot is coming out. Take out. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2-3 more loans. All right, dry shaft is out. Yeah. All right. Race car shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was the first episode of basically us, or I should say all the hard work that I did on removing a bunch of Huge thank you to Rich for helping us do all the work on the Evo today. But yeah, so that's only part 1. That's just getting kind of things ready. On the next part, we plan on taking the bell housing bolts off, actually dropping the transmission, and then sizing up the GS6-53DZ through the tunnel on the Evo, see how much we have to bang out on that tunnel or cut or whatnot. So definitely stay tuned on this build, or more on this manual swap and build. If you want to see more of what we got going on here at House of Euro, all the crazy builds we're doing, all the performance, all the repairs, all the diagnostics, we're leading the way here in Arizona when it comes to European stuff. So drop us a subscription or a follow, subscribe. I don't know. Like I said, this is our first time doing this on YouTube. So if you like what you saw, definitely drop us a subscription, and we'll see you guys here real soon.